Hey everybody, David Steenkamp here, video number 24. What we're going to do in this one is we're going to install a plugin for Google XML Sitemaps. So let's just get straight into it. Just to give it a bit of an explanation, eventually down the line, one of the bonus videos that I want to include in this series is how to install Google Analytics. And basically Google XML Sitemaps. So what we're going to do, sorry, I'm like so excited to put Google XML Sitemaps in. I feel like such a nerd. I can't even keep my thoughts in one. Okay. All right. So Google XML Sitemaps, basically, what they do is they crawl your website. So they take a little piece of each page, of each item on your website, and they keep it in a little .xml file, which is just like a text file. However, Google is going to be looking for it. So when you so once we do have Google Analytics set up, and more specifically Google Webmaster Tools, and again, don't get afraid, these are all things I'm going to cover in a later video, like in detail, like painful detail, so, you know, deal with it or don't watch. Up to you. Then you'll be able to understand why we did this. So again, this is totally optional. If you want to skip this video for now, go right ahead. But if later on down the line you do want to put Google Analytics on, you're gonna, and especially experiment with Google Webmaster Tools, you're gonna want to put this in. So here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for Google XML Sitemaps. That's a plural maps there. So search. And again, we're in plugins at new, which I think you guys probably are pretty used to now. Okay. Oh, it looks like they have two now for some reason. Now I can't remember which one I use. I'm just going to do a Google search for it. I'm going to see which one comes up first. XML Sitemaps WordPress plugin. The easiest way to tell between plugins which is which is to either look for the rating I find or the version number. So see this one, 4.0.5 right here, and 4.7 out of 5 stars. So that looks like 4.7 there stars, and this one looks like 4.0.5. So we're going to press install now on the top one. So the one you want is the one by Arne Brockhold. At the time of this recording, version 4.0.5. So just click install now. We'll press OK. Alright, and then we'll click activate like we have been. And that's pretty much it. So where this one will go, it's always you know, when you're installing your first plugins, it's always a little bit of a little puzzle to figure out where did they go in my stuff here. I don't know. So let's see. I think I missed it. General writing discussion. XML. Okay, here it is. I don't know why I missed it the first time. So under settings, it'll be the very bottom one, most likely, called XML-Sitemap. So click there, and this is going to be like, this is going to feel crazy in here. So really, we're pretty much done, but what we do need to do is, where is it? Okay, this little guy right here. The URL to your sitemap index file is, and there it is right now. So all it's going to be is your website domain name, so blah blah blah.com/sitemap.xml. That's what you're going to need in a future video. I just wanted to go through it right now because I'm doing all the different plugins that we should get. So I really just want you to take note of this paragraph right there, because the search engines have not been notified yet. But I don't want them to be notified anyway for this one. So, alright, so there's one more thing I wanted to go through here. I'm just going to pause it for a second and come right back. Hey, again, I'm back here. Okay, so what I wanted to just show you guys real quick. So yeah, this paragraph, most important. Next most important is I've already done it. Like while I was paused there, I already did it. But what you want to do is this. It's not very intuitive, but it says notify search engines about your sitemap or your main sitemap and all sub-sitemaps now. So what you want to do is you just want to click this, your sitemap. And when you do, you'll see here, ping was executed. Please see below for the result. And mine says, your blog is currently blocking search engines. Visit the privacy settings to change this. So, it gives me, oh, that's not even the right link. They need to update that. But yeah, that's in the, oh geez, it's one of these, the reading one maybe, or the writing one. And that's where you do that. But otherwise, you'd get a message saying, actually, you know what, let me show you what the message should be, just so you know that you're doing it right. It wasn't reading. So I'm going to say, yeah, sure, show them my website for like 1 minute. Okay, so now if I click on your sitemap, there you go. Ping was executed. Please see below for the result. So here it is. Result of the last ping started now, 6:43 p.m. Google was successfully, oh, they don't make this very obvious either. Google was successfully notified about your changes. Bing was successfully notified about your changes. Okay, so that's pretty much all you'll need to see. All these other items are fine as they are. However, if you want to go through them, I do recommend you just take a quick look through. You know, read it out, learn as much as you can, and change anything that you think needs to be changed. So let's say you're dealing with like for example, this sitemap content section. Let's say you're dealing with a website that is very heavy with categories and tags. Then we want to say, yeah, we want to put the categories and the tags into the sitemap. But for most just standard websites, you're fine with all of their default options. And then this here is how often do you want everything to be checked or crawled. So homepage daily, post monthly, static pages weekly, blah, blah, blah. I've heard some people that change all of these to daily, but I haven't actually, I believe that it doesn't really work that well for them. I think you're probably better just either leaving things as they are here or changing everything to like monthly or changing everything to weekly and trying that out, and then just checking your Google Analytics to see how your traffic does depending on how you change these different items in here. So that's that. So I do recommend each time that you do make a round of changes to your website, or maybe you put in a new page or a new blog entry or something like that, just come here to the XML Sitemap section under settings and just click this Your Sitemap. Just click it. What it does is it just resubmits to all the search engines, to Google and Bing anyway, which are like by far the hugest amount of the freaking internet. So so you're fine with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna change my website back real quick here so that it is not on search engines. Even though now it's like now going to be looking for them, so that just means I'm going to have to finish this series that much faster. Okay, so that's it for the Google XML Sitemaps plugin, and I think that's all the plugins I'm going to do. So next, I'm going to go through actually picking out a WordPress theme and how you can download one and then upload one and activate it. Yeah, so we'll do that in the next video or a few videos. Okay, see you then.